Good morning, and again it's a Sunday morning. I've been back from Corfu for about a day and a few hours. There was a bit of delaying and messing about getting us home, but overall not too bad. And to treat myself, I'm back in the shed after getting all the washing and buying garden furniture and, you know, responsible adult stuff yesterday. Back in the shed to be a child, and fitted new LED lights, sensor lights, so when I come in the morning, especially in the winter, prepping early sort of thing, I ain't got to fumble for a light switch anywhere because my lights come on automatically. Another one above the bike here, look, and there'll be another one outside the Fort Knox doors. Anyway, that's my, I think that's my shed upgrades up to date. Got the Corona back up on the lift. MOT next Saturday. I was hoping for the week after because it'll just give me next weekend to fuck about. That's nice. Yeah, to check it all over and all the rest of it, but he couldn't do the week after, so it's next weekend. So this morning I'm going to give it a good check over and see if I can find anything wrong. I don't think there is. It rides beautifully. Oh, split boot. Not an MOT failure, but split boot. Just odd things. Grease the chain. Yeah, I think the tension's alright. Might even give it a clean if I end up with any time, but I've got to cut the grass today, and I've got to start sanding my what's it? I don't know what we're calling it. She has different names for it. Sunroom, dining room, whatever. We've knocked through the wall, and we had a builder in while we was in Corfu who cleaned all the mess up that I'd made. What did he do? Plasterboard and plastered the opening I'd created, made it all look beautiful. So now I've got the task of painting it. So I've got to sand that down this afternoon and get on with that. So limited time on the Corona, and I'd like to say I was feeling refreshed after my holiday, but I'm just sad. Sad to be back. I had a swim up pool, it was gorgeous, and yeah, I'm already missing it. If anyone's got any of these Corona fairings, full set of fairings for an 03 plate 600, give them to me. I don't want to pay anything, just give them to me. You can even pay postage. These ones are a bit badly, this side especially has been badly, I think it's been down the road, and it's not the best of repair jobs on it. Apart from that, what a machine. Little screamy 600, gorgeous. Every household should have one. Anyway, first of all, I'm not impressed with these indicators. I shouldn't be impressed with these indicators because they cost me about threepence halfpenny. But squeezing past the booster and the Corona to get up here, I'm not knocking the indicators out because obviously the old ones were sticking out like this, and I kept on with my fat ass pulling them out. They're older, so I've replaced them, but I want these to stick out a bit more. So I bought, only sort of cut the £3, a little kit with spacers just to kick it out a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and then while the side's off I can check coolant levels and make sure there's no leaks within the engine and that. I don't think I've got any leaks, there's nothing underneath the bike, but while I'm in there I'll have a check. So again, revisiting the revisited indicators that were revisited before and after and during. So yes, sides off. I'll just bring you back. I think you've seen it enough times with me taking these bloody fairings off, but I'll bring you back if anything interesting happens, which is highly unlikely. But yeah, there you go. That's the first thing, and then obviously go around and check all the brakes and everything. Yeah, I'll get on with that. Okay, as with everything Chinglish, you've got to do something else to it. The hole is too far forward for the indicator to go through, so I've had to elongate it using power tools, because I'm a man, and I tried it with the thin ones and it didn't come out far enough, so now I've done it with the thicker one, this fatter one, which has brought it right out in comparison to that fella there. It's sticking right out now, so I'm a bit happy about that. So I'm going to put the fairing back on, make sure everything works. You'll all like that. Look at that, what a disgusting person putting it face down on the ramp. It's fucked anyway. See what I mean? All this, what's it called? Fiberglass. Bit of fiberglass, loads of resin. More resin than fiberglass to hold it all together. But it's functional. Yeah, coolant levels cool. We've got a bit of oxidisation going on the side of the this thing here, which has the thing in it that goes like that, which farts out these pipes, which makes loud noises out the back end, like most humans actually. So yeah, everything's looking tickety boo. Let's get a torch on that because you probably can't see the fucking thing. So yeah, usual detritus and crap. Not so sure why there's a cable tie around this pipe, but I'm going to leave it there anyway. It's not actually cutting into the pipe. As I say, there's no leaks, bit of rust, bit of mould. Doesn't look like any exhaust. Exhaust headers are leaking, which I'm sort of pleased about because they look as though they would be a nightmare to get off. And then nothing under here, a bit of chain lube, but I always overdo my chain lube. I don't know why, I just do. But yeah, apart from being dirty from being used, it's all very lovely under there. So I'll get the fairing back on and then I'll show you a better view of the indicators, the difference. If you're interested, stay tuned. It's exciting. Yeah, man. That would have been funny. putting the fairing back on without the indicators activated. Not activated, plugged in. So they will activate. That's a bit better. Got called in for breakfast with the missus. She's finally got out of her pit. But got a bollocking for wearing a white t-shirt. So I put my scrappy old, work in a scrapyard. Recycling centre, actually. Yeah, so that's about it really. I don't know what else I can show you, but that's sticking out by almost a finger now. Let's get some light on that. How's that look? Is that? It looks a bit dark on the screen because of all these bloody lights up here. Who put so many lights up? Anyway, that's sticking out sort of a finger width now. A bit more prominent, as opposed to this one, as you can see, is very flush mounted. So I'm going to do the same the other side. Masterfully adjust my Chinglish spacer and get that done, and then just general checks really. So the chain's alright. I'll give it a little bit more grease, or a lot more. Tyre tread's alright. I think all the lights are working, but yeah, just general check over for MOT next week at Sparks. 9 o'clock in the morning at Sparks, down at Southwick by the lock gates. But apart from it being dirty, I think we're all good. No, nothing obvious. We're good in there. We're good on the front brakes. Fairly clean. Should be for all the stuff I've been doing. Bit of meat on there. No binding. This one is binding up a bit, but it's probably something to do with this big bracket here. I will take these off and give them a clean up like I normally do. The state of the radiator, that's had some fingers across it, but still functional. So yeah, anyway, that's it, I think, for this video. Another bloody go at the bloody indicators. Bloody Chinglish. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you again. Perhaps next week when I go to the MOT. It won't be next week for you. What have I got? I've got another video in the pipeline that's going to be uploaded probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Then you'll see this one probably next Saturday when I'm actually taking it for the MOT. So you're about a week behind, week and a half behind at any one point. But yeah, you'll see it eventually. Coolant's alright, it's on the low, but we're up at the back, so that should be alright. Anyway, enough waffling. Thanks for watching, thanks for being there, and if you watch any more of my videos, I'll see you again. Subscribe if you want to. Subscribe if you don't want to. Send me money. No, don't send me money. Put it to a good charity instead. I'm not a good charity. Making roughly 60 quid a month from YouTube, so I can afford Chinglish fuck ups, and that's thanks to you guys for watching. Not that I get very many views, and I can see why. Anyway, thanks for being there, and hopefully I'll catch you again. Ta-ra.